Welcome.
There we go. There's the audio. So hopefully this will be alright for you guys. If it isn't, tell me. Hopefully this isn't inverted either.
By the end of the first quarter of the 21st century, freedom was dead in America. Beginning with a large-scale military coup d'etat that erupted in various cities throughout the nation. The rebels seized power in all the central institutions of government. The entire nation appeared to have fallen completely into the hands of the coup d'etat forces. However, one final hope in opposing the coup d'etat forces remained. This final hope being the U.S. President himself. Michael Wilson, the 47th President of the United States, equipped with a special mobile armored ops suit developed in secret by the military, boldly waged his own personal war alone to take back America's freedom.
It's the most American thing here that you can have.
Get out my special ops suit, Jody.
It looks like a fancy party is about to start. This kind of party is a first for me. Mr. President?
Okay, let's party! Welcome to the White House.
Okay, here we go. Ah, the controls aren't inverted now.
Scary, Mr. President. Mr. President, escape via the Eagle Star in the underground base. Now I'll open the entryway to the underground base. Please give your guests some face time with the Commander-in-Chief.
So this is Metal Wolf Chaos. This is what some people are saying will be probably announced at E3. I can't wait if it is. So much easier when it isn't inverted.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. President. Enter the underground base using this oversized back door here.
So we're playing the first level again a little bit. All we're doing is just clearing out the White House. The front lawn's got a few vehicles on it that we're gonna clear up and then go underground. Trying to get as many presidential points as possible. A bit hard using the sniper rifle, but I'm getting used to it.
The enemy are just lowly foot soldiers. Even if they aim at you and fire, they're no match for...
I'll be back.
Right, let's get out of here.
Mr. President, the Eagle Star is beyond here. Get going before the enemy chases after you. Proceed ahead while destroying anything that stands in your way. Switching over your weapons, depending on the situation, is the main key to fighting. Try out the weapons in your backpack as you like.
Honestly, can't wait to see if this comes out now on the current platforms. It'd be absolutely hilarious to see, given the time frame.
Mr. President, there's an aircraft hangar beyond this passageway. Now let's hurry. The aircraft hangar is behind the barrier. I'll open the barrier now. Please wait a moment. Whoa, something quite dangerous awaits. But with missiles of that caliber, if you aim and fire, you should be able to easily shoot them down.
Let's have a laugh.
How do you like me now?
There we go, that clears out most of the troops.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. President. The barrier has been opened. Air Force One's launch preparations will be complete soon. Well, looky here. More guests. Well, I guess they won't be voting for you next term.
Mr. President, the enemy is taking aim at Air Force One.
Right, let's
Please be careful.
wipe out everyone in the hangar here. Love how you can camp these tunnels and just get lots of points really quickly. There we go, we're doing alright so far. I say that and then they've got the odd one or two people just shooting missiles.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. President. How's that for a ticketless check-in?
Time to get going.
Another day at the Oval Office, huh, Mr. President? Welcome to Air Force One.
Love the way the plane comes out from underneath the water there in front of the White House. And the Washington Monument.
Like they were ever invited. They're definitely off your Christmas card list.
Michael!
Richard!
Mr. President, it looks like this party is just getting started.
That's all they have to do to announce it, just have someone dressed in a suit just come on stage, shout Richard and walk off.
Yeah, I hope they announce this later on. It's gonna be so funny. Killzone in chat says a nice stream can always cheer me up. Oh, hopefully this one does before the Microsoft one. The Microsoft one that we'll be doing is in another, let's see, 4 hours. So that's going to be interesting.
Jody, update me as to the status of the nation.
The Pentagon, the United Nations, and all central government institutions have fallen into the hands of the Vice President.
Mecha says the announcement is today. It should be in, like, for me, it's going to be at 4 AM. Guaranteed I'm going to be up at 4 AM for that announcement. Because of the whole presidential seal that they put up. I was just like, I've got to play this now just for a laugh again.
I have a feeling someone's going to be waking me up at 4 AM.
Be waking you up at 4 AM, Jen, just being like, Richard!
Believe in your... I'm sure your father would have told you the same.
So, basically, the mini announcement they had on Twitter was the presidential seal here in the background, but it was on like a fully deep blue background, and you can see there it's almost the exact same one. Honestly, I'm hoping that they turn around and just go, look, it's coming out.
Jody, how's my schedule look for today?
If they said it's coming out today now to me, I would absolutely laugh my head off and then rush out to get it.
At the Japanese embassy regarding wildlife protection.
Oh yeah. Sorry, but I'll have to cancel that. I'm heading out to save America.
Yes, Mr. President.
Skipped a bit forward there, but...
To my beloved fellow Americans, good evening.
Music's a bit choppy.
This is an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, your American justice and freedom supporter.
Let's just skip that because the audio, admittedly, on the original Xbox is pretty choppy. I have no clue why. That was the White House. The White House? The White House that we just cleared.
The coup d'etat army that occupies San Francisco still runs rampant and deprives 780,000 citizens of their freedom. Target areas that the enemy force uses as the base of their military activities are built around the town.
So what we're going to do is we're going to land and just wreck everybody. And see if we can actually develop new weapons here. Investment. So we can invest in different weapons. Or we can manufacture different ones depending. Just leave that for now. This is my my new profile as well, so I've not got anything on it in terms of like silly weapons.
Mr. President, how's the skydiving?
Not too bad.
San Francisco, occupied by coup d'etat forces, will be the starting point of our counteroffensive. And here's the starting grid.
Okay.
That's quite a gentlemanly landing, sir, befitting only of a U.S. president.
The gentleman in me goes off the clock at 5 p.m. And now I'm gonna take America back!
Love the president in this, it's so cool.
Annihilate the enemy army by destroying the target areas where the troops have amassed. Destroy all the target areas scattered throughout and take back the town.
So we're gonna just rush through San Francisco and blow up everything that stands in our way. We'll use the little hop boost to get over here and we can keep going.
Mr. President, POWs are being transported in that cage. Destroy the cage with light firearms and rescue the people inside.
Killzone says, what's up with Japanese people and or Chinese people and robots? I don't know, they just must have a fascination. They just like the technology.
Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were used to develop new weapons for the military. Way to go, Mr. President! Now the POW can be safely liberated.
The enemy forces have
Let's
even
blow up all these
captured
barracks.
San Francisco's cable cars. We can't let them get away with using the symbol of this great American city.
I love the way they use the San Francisco cable cars as like APCs to get around everywhere quickly. It does kind of make sense, but it just leaves them sitting ducks.
Self-destruct device is attached to the cage. The time limit self-destruct device has been activated.
Oh no.
Hurry and destroy it.
There we go.
A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to play the Chinese air who. The POWs have been safely freed.
Oh wow. Right, so chat says, or Killzone in chat says, this may be a bit more racist, but wouldn't it make more sense to be obsessed with ninjas and samurai? I think they probably went through that phase ages ago and then decided, you know what, we're going to move on because technology evolved.
The yellow icons on your radar are designated targets in each area. Destroy each target and blow the area to oblivion. Reinforcements come from the adjacent areas.
Yeah,
If there are too many reinforcements, try attacking from another area.
I'd say that samurai and ninjas are more for traditionalists, whereas robots and mecha, it's been going on for ages since Gundam. Oh, I bumped into that enemy barracks there. Bounced straight off it.
Mr. President, the target area has been destroyed. This has been a momentous first job.
I love the way we're just wrecking everything at the moment.
The target with the spinning antenna is the enemy's communications facility. From this facility, when communications are made, large numbers of reinforcements join the battle. It's really a nuisance, so destroy it first.
There we go, so the communications thing is down. Killzone says, but how do you go from ninjas to robots? I have no clue. It's possible that one of the first designs was based on stuff from history and then they just went from there. That's all I can think of in terms of like the explanation for it, because otherwise it's just a fascination with technology. Which, I mean, as technology was evolving, I can understand why they might have a fascination with it. Blowing up everything here. Out of the way, I'm just playing as the US president, just blowing everything up. It's the most absurd thing ever, but it's hilarious.
Target areas still remain.
Patrol the vicinity area well.
Right, let's see what else we got left to destroy here. Hello, didn't see you before.
In the vicinity. Proceed ahead.
Reminds me of those horrible Michael Bay movies with robots and explosions. Oh, it's hilarious. It's hilarious because of that. It's like the premise is totally absurd. You'd never see it anywhere else but a video game, and that's why it's fun. Now we're gonna fight an Abrams, which is supposed to be a little bit like the boss, or mini-boss.
High-powered weapons like bazookas are effective against the tough tank armor. Please, don't hold back on using the weapons in your backpack.
She says don't hold back, but I'm just trying to take him out with the one bazooka for the moment, because I don't think I have another one. No, I don't. That's another reason why this game's good. Just because of the absurd number of weapons in the backpack.
You succeeded in saving the POWs.
Heavy in chat says, if we're going to obsess with cultural stereotypes, we might as well show how Nazi Germans were roaming around Europe. I only hear the game audio in my right ear, says Killzone. That's weird. I honestly hope the audio is fine, because I have to tweak it for each game that I play, and it's kind of awkward. I love going up the street and just blowing everything up because it feels really good. Rack up all these points. I think I'm actually losing a lot of the rocket launcher ammo, so... Oh! There's another Abrams. So yeah, for anyone that's in at the moment, stick around for the Microsoft announcement, which is going to be...
The POW rescue failed.
Oh crap. The Microsoft announcement's going to be in another 4 hours, and we'll be streaming that. Don't believe I failed to rescue those POWs then.
Remaining. Destroy them one after the other.
Hello. I love the way when you shoot vehicles, like the trucks with the shotgun, it leaves like huge holes in the vehicles. You just committed a war crime, sir. Oops. Like I said before, I hope the audio is fine. The game balancing with the microphone is kind of awkward. Tank. I was just about to say, is that Abrams tank being ran into by the truck there? But it appears... Oh! I've got no ammo. I've got no ammo for my M4A1. Looks like I must have used all of it. Looks like I'm starting to run low on ammo for once. That's something that's never really happened before. Maybe because every time I've come on this, I've used my other save, which I got with the actual game, which allows me to use all the crazy weapons from it, like the shark launcher and other things. I just can't wait for this announcement later on, if it is that announcement, because they made it look so much like it. It's just got me totally hyped now. Goddamn Abrams, man. And he's just, the worst part is, he's just reversing and shooting. I've got no real amount of bazooka rounds left. So I'm having to use the revolver on him. Actually, it'd be kind of cool as well if they did like a dual announcement where they announced this and Murakumo, because I've seen somebody put up like all of From Software's old stuff recently. It was pretty cool to see. Murakumo was in there, so... Hello to everyone that's currently appearing in chat. Hope you're around for the announcement later on. Where the hell are those POWs? I can hear them, but... I love the way you can only just hear it, but sometimes you'll hear the NPCs going, "Oh my god!" at the top of the lungs. Sounds terrifying when you're in game.
3 areas remaining. Just a bit more, Mr. President.
So let's see here. We all appreciate the fact that we went from robots and ninjas to political BS. No, it gets mixed up in this.
The enemy forces have usurped a building, making it a target.
The building was opened 2 years ago on April 25th. It's named the Haokon Denkai China Building. Each season it's decorated with gorgeous lights. Their Christmas tree tops them all.
I love Jody's line here.
Over 800,000 people came to see it last December. For such a long time, I've been wondering how lovely that gorgeous building would look if it were destroyed. I feel bad for the owner, but hey, let's smash the hell out of it.
She said it.
Targets are enemy headquarters.
How do you like me now?
Morale of the troops is rising due to the HQ installation.
I blame Jody for that one. I just wrecked the entire building.
First, and eradicate their will to fight.
Absolutely love blowing up this building and not everything else with the backpack. Problem is, I was running low on ammo, now I'm not. Lana says, why couldn't this have come as a from game for the Xbox? See, that's the thing, it was on the Xbox, as everybody knows. It was just only in Japan, possibly due to censorship with the presidential seal being used, because it is the official presidential seal. So you can imagine there's some legality there, especially considering the time that it came out. I think it was around about 9/11. I could be wrong about that, so we'd have to look that up, but I think that it was a very touchy subject at the time, and that's why it didn't come out. Also, in terms of it being perfect for an English release, yeah, that's what we're getting hyped for. So in another 12 hours roughly, we might get an announcement for it in English for the first time.
From a U.S. president. Nice thinking on your feet.
Okay, so
Uh-oh, Mr. President.
it came out in 2004, 3 years after. Okay, so the thing is,
Thank you for destroying the area.
it's still around the same time as the war in Iraq and Afghanistan, so
Receive a lovely present.
as for E3 starts in another 4 hours with Microsoft's press conference. So, stick around because we'll be covering Microsoft's press conference. This is just more or less the hype for Devolver Digital's announcement at 4 AM British time, which is in about another 12 or 11 hours. Which I will be round for because of them showing off the presidential seal. Oh. They just hit me with everything and set me down quite a bit. Yeah, they did. What I'll do is I'll try taking out the missile launcher stuff with the M4A1. Yeah, you can actually destroy missiles on this. It's fantastic. Trying to avoid that giant laser from that tank. I should have really saved the backpack for later on, but I wanted to use it on the building for a laugh. Problem is, I do not want to get hit by the giant laser.
That boy's punishment seems to have done the trick. Just a little more, and your work is done, Mr. President.
There we go, let's switch backpack stuff. I'll stop talking because I made someone salty, says Killzone. Nah, I doubt it. Oh, that was close. Shooting down those missiles again as best I can there. Just keep firing at it. I'm playing this with the original Duke controller as well, which is really cool to play with on the Xbox.
That boy is ready for the scrap heap. Let's send him to the demolition works.
Let's get behind him.
I know a great demolition company in Anaheim. I'll introduce you next time, Mr. President.
I love the way I'm sat on the tank there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was close.
Wow! What a perfect display of your talents, Mr. President.
Not really, Jody. Nothing to get excited about.
Nothing to get excited about. So yeah, if everyone can hear, Microsoft's conference is in another 4 hours. And then the one covering this game, hopefully, coming to the West, should be in another 11 hours. Hopefully. Because it uses the same presidential seal on the Twitter account, which is what got me hyped in the first place for E3. I actually need to see Devolver Digital's last one, because I couldn't remember what it was.
Mr. President, there's one area remaining. Show them the true heart of America.
I just love all the cheesy lines on this and the ridiculousness of the explosions. Oh, just imagine how many explosions are going to be on screen on the remake. If it's confirmed anyway. I'm getting myself hyped up for nothing at the moment. Anaheim Electronics says heavy. Yeah, totally a Gundam reference. Those tanks are surprisingly durable for a mecha game. Yeah. I think it's because the crisis suit that the president wears, even though it's powerful, the weapons, because they're based on real life weapons, mean that you can only really damage the tanks by either the ground stomp or the bazooka. It's pretty neat on how the weapon system works. It's like later on when you get upgrades, of course, you can punch through tanks' armor, but
have been annihilated. Nice work, Mr. President.
Sure.
All in a day's work, huh, Mr. President?
Nope, we've only just begun. The fight will continue. As long as the America inside my heart is still alive.
it's actually kind of funny how much stuff in this game does make sense in terms of realism when you compare it to other games. I don't know how large the crisis suit is. They just describe it as a heavy crisis suit, which is armored and is able to boost around all over the place, but not for extended periods of time. So imagine the power supply for it is a little bit awkward to use. I think I just got the MP7 unlocked there. But I just like the way that things actually react to damage, how they should do. So, for instance, more heavily armored enemies, it takes the bazooka to damage them.
The Information Management Department received an email that might interest you.
Oh, here we go. See, there's the presidential seal in the background. If you go to Twitter and compare it on Devolver's Twitter, you'll see the same seal. Looks like a Landmate, says Mecha. Yeah, I think they must have taken inspiration from Landmates.
Actually, it's a sound file.
Play it for me.
Yes, boss.
Are seeking volunteers to oppose the coup d'etat forces. Awaiting response from fellow sympathizers.
The sound quality is terrible. Could you try and contact the person who sent the email?
Sure, of course, boss.
There's that presidential seal again. I wish I had my phone on me, like right now, so I could compare it. Hang on, let's try, just quickly. Here. Devolver Digital Metal Wolf Chaos Twitter. Let's see if... I love the way I'm going on the website and like I'm on IGN at the moment and everybody is going crazy about it because, you know, it's regarded as a cult classic. Yeah, there we go. So what do you guys think? If we compare the two here, if I put this on screen just for a moment, I think that looks pretty damn accurate. Hang on. I'd say that looks accurate compared to that. So yeah, it's definitely the same presidential seal.
Maybe America's faith in freedom hasn't faded just. And Jody, I'm taking back.
Go, Mr. President.
Connect me.
We've been made.
Hey Jody.
I'm just skipping that, just because the audio. Did I clear that? No, I didn't. Oh, that's the Alcatraz cannon.
Island Alcatraz, only 3 kilometers offshore from San Francisco. All the fight is the this. Good luck and.
So yeah, it looks like it's definitely going to be the Metal Wolf Chaos announcement today. Oh, hello. Because I've put the sniper in, it won't let me put anything else in the other slot there. That's a bit meh. A cannon built on an old prison complex. Yeah. Can we get another... How much does it cost to develop another MP7? I can put the sniper rifle in. What else can I... Nothing, apparently. Can I not put anything in the other part of the backpack? Oh, I can put the sniper rifle there, sorry. If I try and develop another weapon here... That's the investment. Manufacture, let's get... That MP7 looks like it has incendiary rounds or something. Let's develop the normal one as well. So we've just built that. Now we can equip that. Now I won't run out of spray and pray ammo. I think this is a timed mission, so we'll do this and then I'll call it and then we can
Enemy forces
just chill out before the
Alcatraz
Microsoft
Island.
conference.
Jody, what is that daunting thing?
The Alcatraz cannon.
How original. Richard, he'd never make it on Madison Avenue.
Stop and surrender, Metal Wolf.
Surrender?
If you fail to comply, the Alcatraz cannon will zap you back west coast.
Will it now? Not if I zap it first.
Mr. President, the Alcatraz cannon just started to recharge.
I'm on the move. I'll smash it faster than a
Florida recount. I love these lines. They're so cheesy but funny.
A gun battery that big should take 5 minutes to recharge. Until then, head for the Alcatraz cannon in the center of the island. Is that?
This is DNN's Peter McDonald reporting. That's the heinous terrorist Metal Wolf, as seen from the air. He's trying to take over the Alcatraz cannon and destroy the West Coast. DNN is coming to you live and exclusively as these events unfold.
I love the way they just took CNN and then just
Keep your mind on
changed the
mission,
letters.
Mr. President.
See if I can burn through these with the
Mr.
MP7.
President, that device also seems to supply energy to the Alcatraz cannon.
Hello.
You should destroy it in order to decrease the energy recharge supply.
That seems fair enough to me. Okay, it looks like I can't punch through with that because of the MP7 being a very, very weak weapon. It'll only really work on smaller targets, so let's use the bazooka on them. Is that Black Hawk in the background? I think it is. There we go, took down the Black Hawk. Rescue these POWs. Let's...
A musician was among the POWs
we get through here?
rescued. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops.
I don't know where I can go and I do not want to fall down there. Can I just barge in through... I hope I can just barge in through this door. Yeah, I can. That had me worried there. Because I've never properly played this mission before, so... First time playing it. First time for everything. There's another Black Hawk.
Mr. President, you've taken too much damage.
Uh-oh.
We've come too far for you to say, I surrender.
The U.S. military is being decimated platoon after platoon.
What I wouldn't give for a fly swatter for this buzzing insect.
I could really use some armor at this point. Oh, whoa, whoa. More Black Hawks. Gotta watch out I don't get blindsided by those missiles. Well, there's the target. The problem is they fire bazooka rounds at me by the look of it. Oh no! Did I just get caught out there or what? I'm actually wondering whether the, oh, either the pistol or the shotgun might be better for this. Totally messed that one up. Oh god, this place is so heavily armored.
Recharged 50%. Don't forget, when the going gets tough, the tough get going, Mr. President.
Now the question is, do I still have to go around the outside here, or can I just... Right, there's a target here. Right, let's get out of it.
All that's left to do is put a stop to the Alcatraz cannon, Mr. President.
The army has been completely vaporized. Metal Wolf, your cruelty won't go unpunished.
Okay. No, I can't seemingly get in there with... How the hell do I get in there? There we go.
Oh no! The final fortress has been demolished. So, the U.S. military has had something up its sleeve.
Those who interfere will be eliminated.
The energy tanks in the
I start
surrounding
using my
area
super
are
and then
too
next
close
minute.
to the Alcatraz cannon. Please destroy everything before the energy recharges.
Please tell me I've still got that. There we go. I love the way they have a cyborg guy on defense, and I'm just like, how do you like me now? And they're just shooting full of rounds. Oh crap, I don't have any, I don't have any bazooka left? That's not good. Good job I've got MP7s. Just spray like crazy. I hope this works. Okay, the MP7's rate of fire is really helping here. The recharge rate's still going down. There we go.
Shifting to self-destruct mode.
Oh shit, it's the Wolf Brigade, says Heavy. Looked like it.
Wait a minute. Before Metal Wolf could seize the area, under military orders, the soldiers blew up the Alcatraz cannon. Simply amazing. The U.S. military gets the job done no matter what.
That confused journalist better double check his facts.
Today, once again, U.S. military forces were dealt a lethal blow by Metal Wolf. But thanks to these heroes in our military, Metal Wolf and his conspiracy have been held in check. Our hearts go out to the men and women who sacrificed their lives in battle, and to their families as well. Any further reporting is too dangerous. Our news team is seeking refuge. Be the first to know as we continue pursuing Metal Wolf. Because yes, the pen is still mightier than the sword. This has been Peter McDonald for DNN.
Talk about biased reporting. It's exhausting to listen to. But at least the West Coast is safe now. Excellent work, Mr. President.
That was a very crazy mission. I honestly thought I was going to fail it there for a moment. What was the overall score? A D. Ah. But apparently I got an MP7 with the energy rounds now. It's better than nothing. There's Honest Abe in the background.
By the way, Jody.
Sure, Mr. President.
Right, I'm gonna save now. Where is it?
The enemy forces. What the this? Good luck and.
So yeah, I'll call it there for now. I'm gonna be having more streams throughout the evening, so keep an eye out on the page because it'll be updated quite a few times. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me later on for the Metal Wolf announcement in another 10.5 hours. But yeah, see you in another 3.5 hours for the Microsoft stream.